Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing my weekly wrap-up and talking about everything that I read and am reading during this last week. So let's jump in. So I started the week out with reading Jade Legacy and Foundry Side were the two that I was reading. And I ended up reading a lot more of Jade Legacy because despite the fact that for both Jade City and Jade War, I was kind of lukewarm. I thought it was improving, but I wasn't like fully there. Jade Legacy was absolutely fantastic. I love this book. This was an easy 5 out of 5 stars. Deserves more stars. Just did an amazing job wrapping it up and really digging in deep. I will most certainly be doing an in-depth spoiler, and probably I'll do some non-spoiler too, but I'll be definitely doing an in-depth kind of spoiler discussion on Jade Legacy. That should be coming out soon, so watch out for that. But absolutely loved it. Really great. Having a great time with that. So the Foundry Side, I am just under halfway through this, which this is actually the shorter book, which it's longer than it looks, but it's the shorter book. But I spent a little less time on this because I was reading, pounding through Jade Legacy, which is pretty long. It's over 700 pages. This one, I don't know fully how I feel about it yet. It's been interesting and kind of fun, but it just is so much of a Sanderson like knockoff that it's been a little hard for me to get into it because that's all I can think about. It feels like Robert Jackson Bennett, the author, decided he was just going to take aspects from different Sanderson books and completely use them to write his own novel, because his very clear bits from like Warbreaker and Emperor's Soul, even a little bit of like Stormlight Archive in there, but especially Warbreaker and Emperor's Soul, it just really seems. So it started to differentiate a little bit more to an extent, and it's been entertaining. So I'm still kind of trying to see, but that's kind of where I've been on that. I've been a little bit in the middle there as well. And then I recently started Eye of the Storm by James R. Hughes. This is a review copy that was sent to me, and I mean, you can see the Ankylosaurus on the front here, so you can tell why I was definitely interested in this one. I mentioned this starts with a glossary of dinosaurs, which I think is pretty cool. And I'm not super far in. I am like 80 pages in, and it's like maybe 300 pages in the book, though. It's gone very quick. I have not actually read this for a whole lot of time, but it's been reading really fast. So kind of interesting so far. It's looking at, basically, it's two brothers it's not first person, but all the characters are dinosaurs in this. So it's two brothers. One is born and is deemed to not have a gift from the god of the dinosaurs, and the other one is deemed to be the chosen one, and it's kind of looking at that. And I think it's going to be doing some more like good evil stuff kind of later on. I'm still in pretty early stages, I feel like, for this one, but has been flying by, and I will definitely have this finished up probably in the next couple of days because it's a quick read. On audio, continuing the Wheel of Time reread with Lord of Chaos, and I am I think just over halfway through on this one, which it doesn't look like it from the bookmark, but even if you take the glossary into account, I'm about halfway through. Which Lord of Chaos is a beefy one. I've been enjoying the heck out of this so far. I think I commented in my last one, just with starting it, there's a lot in here that I really enjoy that happens, and so I'm really enjoying it. I've been enjoying the Wheel of Time reread anyway, and doing the audio, but Lord of Chaos is a really good book. It's definitely one of the ones where we start to get into a lot of the really big plot lines, a lot of big things happening, so really excited with continuing that as well. I should, after I finish that, I'm planning on doing Red Country on audio, because I've been kind of mixed on all of the Abercrombie books so far. I've heard the audio is really good, and so that's what I use my other credit on for Audible, and so I'll be using that. And then at some point, I'm still planning on doing the Mistborn Era 2, probably on audio, for a reread there as well, and still coming. But it's been, I feel like I'm actually getting my pace going a little bit good. I got through Jade Legacy very fast, but I didn't get a ton of reading done this weekend. I wanted to get a lot of reading done this weekend, but I did not. And so I'm still have a lot of other things I want to get to, including a couple of other review copies and just starting up some other things as well. So I definitely still need to do some more reading as well, but gonna be having a lot of stuff going on too. and trying to get through some other books. So that's where we landed for this week. So like I said, coming up we'll definitely have a video about Jade Legacy, probably talking about grade modes in general. I may do a review for Foundry Side. That's the other book I just talked about just a second ago. Foundry Side. I may do a review for Foundry Side. I don't know yet. I'll see how much I have to say about it once it is done. But I'll check there. I'm planning on doing a video coming up here soon where you guys get to vote on a book, the first book of a series for my MBR, because I have a lot of those, and pick one to read there too, just as kind of an extra fun way to get some engagement and make sure that I'm actually reading books that I have set on my MBR shelf over there off screen, because I've been a little bit slow to get to those. So we'll definitely see some other announcements and things coming up soon. But that is it for this video. Make sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Check the link in the description, as always, for the Wizardly Duo Discord if you want to chat books, whether these books, other books, any books, really anything at all. It is a lot of fun, and we would love to have you. And, of course, if you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe.